Yup, they did it. Hi guys, how are you? I'm back with Kaiju No. 8 Episode 5 review. At first we see Reno and Kafka's boss inform them about their new selection test results arriving by mail. In a different scene, Reno, Kikoru, and others congratulate each other on passing the selection test's fitness and aptitude exams at the Defense Force's induction ceremony event. Iharu approaches Reno and inquires about Kafka's results. Before Reno can respond, Mina enters the room and approaches the podium. Another Defense Force member asks Kikoru to address the participants on stage. Mina informs Kikoru that the 27 participants present will become Defense Force officers. We have been seeing these new characters for 3 episodes now, but for some reason they didn't leave any impression on me yet, except for Hashina, I guess. He seems to be an easygoing and carefree guy on the surface, but he is quite smart. Then we see Mina thanks Kikoru for defeating the Hanju, although Kikoru feels guilty knowing Kafka was the true victor. She wonders why Kafka isn't present at the induction ceremony, but he suddenly enters the room, surprising everyone. In a flashback, Mina and others discuss Kafka's poor results in the selection exam, with Hashina advocating for Kafka's acceptance despite his low scores. Hashina promises to train Kafka personally. Mina informs the group about Kafka's status and delivers an encouraging speech. Kafka interrupts her speech, shocking many, and is ordered to do push-ups by Mina before she leaves. Hashina examines Kafka, sensing something special about him. Later, Kafka, Reno, and Kikoru discuss Kafka's kaiju origins and his dilemma about his powers at a restaurant. Just as expected, Kafka failed the exam, but Hashina made him a cadet and gave him another chance to prove himself. Those of you who watched my previous review must already know I'm not very happy about it, because this trope annoys me a lot. Also, it seems Kikoru started admiring Kafka without realizing it herself. Moving on, we see Kikoru pledges to keep Kafka's powers a secret but warns she'll exterminate him if he turns out to be an evil kaiju. Later, Reno, Iharu, Kikoru, and other inducted Defense Force troops engage in combat power training. Hashina instructs them to finish with laps around the perimeter. After some fun at the bathhouse, Kikoru and the female troops encounter Mina in the washroom. Kikoru questions Mina about her training, and Mina offers to share details. Then, we return to Kafka and the male troops in the bathhouse. I assume Kafka would need to have at least 10% compatibility with his suit by the time the training ends, but I don't know how he is gonna pull it off. Also, I guess I was wrong in thinking that Reno would remain a fairly weak character throughout the series. Next, we see that the men discuss their motivations for joining the Defense Force, with Kafka surprised to learn that many were influenced by Mina. He jokingly claims to have been childhood friends with her, leading to laughter. Kikoru and other female troops find the men distressed on the floor after spending too much time discussing Mina in the bathhouse. A montage showcases the troops' training and camaraderie at the Defense Force grounds. Later, Hashina discovers Kafka doing research and reveals that he's aware of Kafka's conversation in the bathhouse as they record all activities in the facility. I thought Kafka would try to hide the fact that he and Mina are childhood friends until he becomes an officer, but it looks like he doesn't care if others know what he is after, and I kinda really like that damn care attitude. At the end, we see Kafka express his desire to fight alongside Mina, which Hashina interprets as Kafka aiming to take his vice captain role. Kafka confirms this suspicion, and Hashina places the room's keys on a table. He grants Kafka 2 hours for research before insisting he rest, warning him that he'll thwart any attempt to usurp his position. As Hashina departs, he informs Kafka of their upcoming mission, prompted by a bell sounding in the facility. It seems like Hashina is being set up to be Kafka's rival, and I didn't see it coming, even though it makes sense, because Hashina is the vice captain of the 3rd Division, but it will be interesting to see where this goes. Also, there might be some deaths in the next episode. Overall, this was an okay episode. I mean, there's nothing much to say about it, as nothing much really happened in this episode. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. If you like my video, then check out some of my other videos. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, or leave a comment if you want to say something. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, or check out my Facebook page. Links are given in the description. Until then, see ya.